Listen, imagine Dan sat in the back of an ambulance, chatting to Adam and telling him he's had enough of this madness. Fuck if that actually happened, I haven't the faintest clue. The concussion had damaged my grey matter and mushed my brain to goo. But when I unravelled the bandage to see my face anew, my eyes vacant gaze describe what I should aim to do. And that's whatever the fuck it takes to make it through. Enough pussy and about, now I'm a saber-tooth and nature's brutal. In the old days I used to say I didn't need to pay my dues. Ha! How far was I away from truth? And in the old days I used to wait for opportunities to happen. Now I make my opportunities and grab.
Doesn't kill will not make you stronger, but at least you're gonna live a little longer. So take everything right on the chin and never ever ever give in.
I was nearly a limited edition, because I could have been swimming with the fishes. But being in critical condition would give me the volition to fulfill my mission as a skilled musician. Ambition, kill competition with my ill composition, and then build my position up until I'm a religion. Roll up my shirt sleeves, I see the vision. Turn the key in the ignition, burn and speed into the distance. Even if it means you're gonna be in a collision, well at least you've given us a firm reason to listen. Desert the feeble disposition, learn to feed on criticism, spurn the media's derision, earn your keep and keep on living. Hurting people is a piece of piss, but it requires guts to be kind. I don't know why I didn't see this shit, I must have been blind. But even despite that dust in my eye will never settle, I will never bite the dust till I die.
What doesn't kill will not make you stronger, but at least you're gonna live a little longer. So take everything right on the chin and never ever ever give in.
Whether you're holding a bunch of roses or holding a gun, just know this: you've got to soldier on, roll with a punch and throw fist. Keep holding on, lift that boulder on your shoulders strong. Souls are one thing, but the body's been evolving long before you ever knew the pain. The pain, the pain, the pain, the pain, the pain. It's hurting me. Recuperation is a state of elevation. Gave me endless days to meditate and strengthen every failing I had. Being a patient gave me patience and determination, dedication to bettering down. Man, I've taken beatings, taken knees to the face. My bloodstream stained the streets of this place where I reside. Seep through the pavement, making me a piece of the neighborhood. Could you keep it more real than me right there if you tried? From the stitches in my elbow to the tears in my side, my scars are badges of honor, I bear them with pride. They stitch my scalp, fix my split eyebrow, and another time they took out a bit of my bowel. Being a patient gave me patience and determination, helped me to see a way out of the maze. Found an escape, came out of the days. How many ways more will it be knocked to the ground now? But they name me Danny Boy because you're never gonna kick me down.
What doesn't kill will not make you stronger, but at least you're gonna live a little longer. So take everything right on the chin and never ever ever give in.
Daniel Bull. Trapped in an elevator waiting for fate to favour me. Then I realised that in real life nothing would be handed on a plate to me. Before I deserved dessert I'd have to taste the savoury, each and every flavour, even when it'd make me heave. Remember to say your P's and Q's, please may I leave the table reasonably soon. I'd stay for tea, but I've got faces to see, places to be. Basically I'm dedicated to chasing the dream. I've been making believe for so long, I was unable to see me go wrong.
Step up, step back, step off, step to it. Step up, step back.
I've got a new flow now though.
Step off,
this is the premiere.
Step to it.
I used to be trapped in an elevator door, slammed together in my face, but I grabbed them and separated them till my hands had got red and aching. Then I made plans to elevate manually. Hand me a pen and paper, now allow me to demonstrate that even my acapella could make the whole track collapse like it was a quake. I'm faster than any race car, they tag me the devastator. It's a fact that I'll never get weighted, I'm dead or at number 10, replacing David Cameron Clegg and name the greatest rapper to ever pave the way. Cause I made this staircase.
Step up, step back, step off,
I'm only a few steps up
step
the
to
staircase.
it. Step up,
Long way to go.
step back, step off,
Here's what I've done so far.
step to it. Step one.
Learn your lessons and take criticism, it'll enable you to make it bigger.
Step two.
Keep it real, stay true to you. You don't need to be anyone else because you are you.
Step three.
Enjoy every syllable you deliver, whether it's ignorant or lyrical, whether it's simplistic or difficult. Step 4. Always remember that everything you do is yours, and that should be the reason you do music for.
Step up, step back, step off, step 2. Step up, step back, step off, step 2.
Once upon a time there was a working class hero who wanted to give power to the people. So he asked us to imagine a world of peace, love and truth, to give peace a chance. Do you want to know a secret from me to you? All you need is love, so love me do. And whether the music was acoustic or rock and roll, he walked along a winding road till he wore out his rubber sole. With his old brown shoe he broke walls and bridges down, made us come together, caused us all to twist and shout. He was the one to tell us what goes on. Number 9, revolution. John, 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 oh John, he was a paperback writer as well as pen and verse. His best known publication was A Spaniard in the Works, and in his own right he would write and write and write, cause you should do whatever gets you through the night. Every man has a woman who loves him more than any other, but for this boy who'd compared to John Lennon's mother, she's a woman named Yoko, she's something new. So hold on John, because she loves you. This is real love, no more cover versions. Their love was just like starting over, 2 virgins. He was happier than anybody'd ever seen, but the boys at Abbey Road didn't want to let it be. John, 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 oh John, he went to live in New York City, but he lived on borrowed time, living life with the lines. He was shot by a jealous guy with a revolver. But don't ask me why, life's little more than hello, goodbye, my. What a souvenir of their visit to America. Now he's going to strawberry fields forever. Hardly instant karma, but calm your nerves, cause this beautiful boy's now as free as a bird. John, John, woo! John, oh John, 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 yeah, John, oh John, America, America, here's to your health. America, America. Now, tell me, why is the country that's the most wealthy also amongst the most unhealthy? There's probably a lot of theories out there, but mine's gotta be the lack of national healthcare. A category of welfare that happens to be welfare, whether there's wealth there or whether it's elsewhere. Now you can probably tell where this is going from my accent, or you're thinking, why is this British guy rapping? I like America, the music, the people. That's why I wanna see improvements for each of them. There's problems here too, Britain's got its fair share. I'm sure you know about our questionable dental care, but there's one thing that stands better than the rest, and that's the NHS, yes. Where nobody faces rejection just because to treat them would be a dangerous investment. Where what the doctor prescribes is what you're given instead of having to wait for your insurer's decision. Where prescriptions are a reasonable price, if you need something lifelong you can even subscribe. Where if you're old or young, unemployed, then it's free and the price tag becomes null and void. Where you can go home without paying 1 penny, where you still got the option of a private company. It's unbelievable the stuff they've done for me before. Months in hospital and I've not paid a fee at all. America, America, here's to your health. America, America, here's wishing you good health. Look, boy, insurance firms are about saving dimes before they'll even think about saving lives. So say goodbye to your treatment if there's even a minor loophole in your legal agreement. Is your system victim free? There's 50 million Americans who evidently disagree. 50 million without health insurance that could die just because they couldn't afford it. You don't have to pay to have a fire extinguished, and you have the police, not private militias. So why should this difference apply to the systems providing for victims requiring assistance? Nothing should be held higher than citizens. Putting wealth over health, I am sick of it. Insurance firms are commercial businesses. They're not concerned what your physical fitness is. They're only interested in what the interest is. Over here we have a different incentive. A lot of you are incensed at this, and I don't intend to be insensitive. But listen, there's several myths about the terrible British medical system that I better dismiss quick. 1, you can't choose who your doctor is. Not true. There's a long list of doctors I've gone to. 2, one of the most stupid lies is that old people are euthanized when they're due to die. Not true. If there was institutionalized granny killing, don't you think there'd be a public outcry? You don't have to use the NHS anyway. There's still plenty of private firms if you want to pay, but the proof's in the pudding. Come to Britain for a bit, I think you can't find anyone who will get rid of it. America, America, here's to your health. America, America, here's wishing you good health. America, America. I've fallen in love with someone unexpected. Spent all of my money on her until there's nothing left. At the end of the day, she waits at the corner shop and lets me pop to fetch her. I guess that it's a ritual now. I'm addicted to how she's got me breathless ever since that first cool kiss. It's bliss. I appear to be in love with someone I never dreamed of. I appear to be in love with someone I never dreamed of. A lot of us have a soft spot for coffee, while my one-stop shop for pop is the offie. Knocking back bottles is my hobby, so what? What the fuck would I wanna be stopping for? I lock my door, tip the bottle and pour, finish off all the pours, and still I'm wanting more. With a beer put beside me, I come alive. I feel that my mind loosens up and thrives. And such delightful stuff that lights up my rubbish life is something quite tough to give up imbibing. There's nothing like it. Drunken nights in a pub or drunken nights in with 9 tins. If drinking was a drinking game, I'd win. Then wish to play best of 5, then best of the rest of the night till I'm a mess of a sight, but having an excellent time for the rest of my life, I swear. In the loneliest of nights, yeah, I'm alright. In the loneliest of times, I'm fine. In the loneliest of nights, yeah, I'm alright. In the loneliest of times, I'm fine. Let me see. The bottom of a bottle is the lens on which I've come to depend, so let me see. I look at my friends that are ahead of me. I'm not gonna pretend there's no jealousy. I was full of potential for fun and adventures, but somehow the fun's now come to an end. Look, rewind back. As a lad I saw drunks and thought that I would never be like that. Now I see people look at me like that, and it seems like rewind the thing right back. I see my past, see my path, and I see the spot where I wandered off life's beaten track. But even that won't sober me up. I'll go to the pub and swallow my pride till I'm thrown it up. Is this the lowest I've sunk of all time? I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm fine. In the loneliest of nights, yeah, I'm alright. In the loneliest of times, I'm fine. In the loneliest of nights, yeah, I'm alright. In the loneliest of times, I'm fine. been ages since I made a tune this raw, but it's time to draw a line in a music hall. I'm fed up of what's not got in the news reports. Daily slayings, flayings, what do they do this for? Planes drop bombs on those with no food or water. Even Sun Tzu never knew such war. That changed the rules so this behaviour's duly lawful. The human forms morph, they become truly awful. There's apathy from who's not involved, but soon we all will. And when it happens to your family, perhaps that's when you'll be thoughtful. A newly orphaned newborns for the time you could have given a shit who was left to the slaughter. Mutilated with new forms of brutal torture, just for living on one side of a stupid border. Who'd have thought the conspiracies of a new world order were actually true? Cause me and you are all just guilty of not caring quite enough. Guilty of not caring quite enough. Guilty of not caring quite enough. I'm guilty of not caring quite enough. The blame doesn't lay just on governments and militants. The population's got the plague of indifference. And nowadays, how can you claim ignorance when you've got the wide world at your fingertips? A single click can lead the way to a million hits, but we need to change a Twitter status to a physical thing. Quit the wishful thinking, sitting like an invalid, and stop being a click-to-vis, get up and light the Tinder sticks. Don't just sit through show a night and fog and Schindler's List. Things are happening this minute while you reminisce. Ring your politicians, make them say they'll follow wishes, and if they break their promise, take away their office quick. They're guilty of not caring quite enough. Guilty of not caring quite enough. Guilty of not caring quite enough. I'm guilty of not caring quite enough.